Alright, hello, good morning, good evening, whenever you're watching this. The word bitch, let's describe it. Let's describe what this word means. This word has many meanings. It can mean, girl, I got something to tell you. It can mean, whatever you want it to mean. For me, in this case, in this scenario, it's used in a derogatory way of like, excuse me, like that with an attitude. It's not like, no sass. There's sass to it, but there's also a bit of a punch because it's like, how dare you talk to me that way, or how dare you do the certain thing you did to me that way, alright? And the video that I chose was Kevin and Holly, they're interacting, as well as Kelly. Kelly, Holly, and Kevin. This is from The Office. Basically, Holly doesn't flip anyone off. She's doing this, I'm doing it currently, with the ring fingers, right? And Kevin has mistaken it for middle fingers, which I will not be doing. And then he goes, hey, he's gonna flip her off. Boink. I'm not gonna do it. I don't feel comfortable, right? And he goes, hey, right back at you, bitch. And in this case, watching this at like 2 in the morning is hilarious. Kevin is just such a fun person, right? In this term, he means it as like being in a rude way, all right? Because bitch, you throw that word around a lot, right? You just say it for fun, bitch, without really any meaning to it. Sometimes maybe it's like another breath of air that we're taking, like bitch, I don't know, but in this case, it was used as a like defense mechanism against Holly because Kevin thought she was flipping him off. Okay, and the message was, "Don't flip me off. Don't flip me off. I'm in Kevin character. Don't flip me off, and I won't have to call you bitch." Right? Hello. This is adding on to my video. I'm gonna be honest, I was burping and I didn't want to add that in the video, so I cut it. That's the only reason why I cut it. This relates to chapter 5 because it talks about communication and how sometimes people don't communicate physically, which is good. They communicate verbally, which is also not good, but is better than communicating physically. And we tend to misinterpret some things, which leads us to communicate in certain ways because we're being provoked by, things that are coming at us verbally or physically. Oh my gosh, we would have to be prepared if something was physically coming towards us. But chapter 5 talks about decode. You can like decode a certain thing, and that might take like, oh man, it might take days for you to feel like, what were they trying to say to me? Or sometimes it's just really quick response. The quickest way to respond to somebody is words, but in this case, Kevin did both words and actions, okay, with his hands, which is an interesting take on it. Communicating with words is better than physical altercations, just anything physical, because not everyone is comfortable. Well, not everyone is comfortable with communicating either, so I guess we have to mind read, alright? Because sometimes we just guess. We assume things because, we're guessing it, which is kind of similar to assuming in a way that, like, oh man, oh, they don't want to talk to us. Oh, and it's like, that's not effective communication because we're not saying things. We have already made a scenario in our heads, which is not always the best thing, about things, and when things get taken out of context, or I guess in that quick moment, we're like, what am I saying? Because sometimes we don't think before we start speaking, just like this video. Thank you for watching.